All right, guys. So what we're going to do is some virtual book talks. So if any of these books interest you, let me know and I'll check them out to you. And I'll bring them to you, okay? But I'm just going to kind of highlight 3 of my absolute favorites so far that I've ever read, really, because I read this one a long time ago. It's called One for the Murphys by Linda Mullally Hunt. She also wrote Fish in a Tree, if you've ever read that book. But this is a book about a girl named Carly Connors who is in foster care, but she does not want to be in foster care. She and her mom have a pretty tragic event that's very closely or mentioned very close to the story. And then she has to go into foster care, and the family that takes her in is a great family. The dad's a firefighter. I think the mom is a stay-at-home mom, and then they have 3 sons. But Carly definitely feels isolated and alone, and she and the mom form this bond, but it takes a minute. So it's definitely pulls on your heartstrings. It's a tearjerker. It's definitely a page turner. It is like in my top 5. Like, it is that good of a book. So, One for the Murphys, okay? Second one, The Truth is Told by Mason Buttle, right? So you're going to get kind of like a wonder vibe from this one because Mason is a little bit different than everyone. Not because he has anything wrong with his face, but he sweats a lot, right? And then he can't remember hardly anything. He just gets really nervous and he forgets a lot. So he has a hard time fitting in. But the problem here is that something has happened to his best friend, and Mason was the last person that was with him, but he can't remember what has happened. All he knows that there's something very, very wrong and a crime was committed. So Mason starts to get charged with the crime based on the evidence that's stacked against him. And so you start rooting for him to overcome all of the issues that he's facing, both with just in normal everyday life, and then also making sure that he doesn't get charged for a crime that he did not commit. So The Truth is Told by Mason Buttle. Very good story. And lastly, we have one written by Mr. Jason Reynolds. All right, so he is the ambassador of children's literature right now, okay? This guy is good at writing, okay? This one is called A Long Way Down. It's a YA, which means young adult. So we typically reserve these books for our 8th graders because they have some mature content. The language is a little bit colorful, okay? And so we just want to make sure that we get this into the hands of people who are mature and can handle such literature, okay? So in this one, William Holloman is getting ready to get on the elevator to go down and find his brother's killer. Okay. Now, every floor as he goes down his apartment building, on each floor it stops and someone from their past gets on the elevator with them. So he has to relive a memory or something with a family member or a friend or cousin. So it tells a lot about their dynamic as a family and also in the environment in which he and his brother live. Okay, good thing about this one, or a very interesting thing about this one, it's a very deep and meaningful story, and it's not a lot of words, right? Okay, so you'll definitely be hooked by the very first page of this story. You see all these different emblems right here? That means it's won that many awards, okay? 8th grade, we're definitely going to talk about Jason Reynolds soon. You probably already started talking about him in class. If not, sit down and hold on because you're gonna love it. Okay. All right, so if you are interested in any of these books, okay, One for the Murphys, The Truth is Told by Mason Buttle, A Long Way Down, email me and I will bring it to you. I will have another set of book talks for you guys soon. If you have any genres that you want to request, let me know and I'll pull books from those, right? Have a great day. Stay safe, wear your mask, be good people.